Hi everyone and welcome to Llamaste Family Yoga Center. I'm your teacher Bill and I'm at my desk because I'm going to show you how yoga is not only for everyone, it's for anywhere and anytime. And you can even do yoga at your home while you're working, you have your kids at home and you can't find a studio space to practice, or how you can do it at your desk at work during your lunch break, of course, before we're going for lunch, or in the middle of the day just for that reset. And you don't even need a full hour. And again, you don't even need a mat. All you need is your chair. I'm also going to show you how your chair not only serves as your mat, but you can use it as a prop. As we'll do a lot of standing poses in there, and I'll show you how you can use your chair to receive the full benefits as if you were doing a regular studio practice. So let's start by lowering the chair. Well, I'm going to lower my chair because it's a little high and I want to have my feet flat on the earth. And if you prefer, you can keep your shoes on. Make sure they're a non-sliding shoe and make sure it's not a heel. And if you want to take your shoes off, you can do this in your socks as well. And one last thing before we start, as you're going to be using the chair as a prop, if your chair has wheels on it, you want to stop it from wheeling. So I have a little prop here that I'm going to use. It's a box. There's nothing in it. And I'm going to place it underneath. You can also place a rug or a piece of foam underneath your chair. Or they also sell caps that you can put on the wheels on Amazon that prevent your chair from rolling if it's a rolling chair. So let's begin in a comfortable seated position. And we'll do some breath work. Inhaling and exhaling in and out. Inhaling through your nostrils, your hair in the nose, keeping out the impurities, and exhaling through your nostrils or through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Finding a few rounds of breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Notice that your feet are positioned parallel to each other. You can keep them apart like this or closer together. The toes facing the front. And you can relax your hands on your lap, or you can interlace your fingers. Allow yourself to come a little forward in your chair. Continue to breathe, sending oxygen to your brain and all around your body. Let's prepare for some cat-to-cow poses. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. So let's inhale. Bring now shoulders back, chest forward into a cow pose, looking up. And exhale, rounding your lower back. Turning your gaze towards your navel, tucking in your chin. Inhale, arching your back, allowing your chest to come forward, pressing the balls and the heels of your feet against the earth. And exhale, rounding your back, tucking your chin. Bring your shoulders forward, inhale, allowing your shoulders to come back. Gazing up, bring your chest up in front, exhale, rounding. Let's come into a neutral pose and let's prepare for some bends and the twists. And I like to do this at the beginning of practice because your spine moves in 6 different directions, front and back, side to side, and twisting and bending. So let's reach our arms up into the sky. I'm going to scooch this little guy over a little bit. And let's interlace our fingers and place your index fingers together. Or you can just bring your hands together like this. Well, let's do a shoulder stretch here. And we'll interlace our fingers or however you want to position your hand. And let's inhale for a deep breath and exhale, bending over to your right side. Pushing your hips out to the left, inhale. Coming back up and exhale to your left. If you prefer to stand, you can do that as well. Exhale over to the right, pushing your hips out to the side. Inhale back up and exhale over to the left, pushing your hips out to your right side. Inhale back up and exhale off one more round to your right, pushing your hips out to the side. Inhale and exhale over to the left and back to the center. I'm going to sit in the chair for this. These are side twists. So let's begin by bringing your right knee up into your chest. Inhaling, exhale, bring your right leg down and twist over to your right side. Bring your arm behind the chair and bring your left hand on the side of your thigh, so it's grabbing onto your thigh. You can bring it on your chair also with deeper twists. Inhale, releasing your twist, and exhale, twisting over to your right. Inhale, release. You can look over your left shoulder if you want, or over the right side, yogi's choice. Exhale, deepening the twist. Notice how your left bicep feels. Notice how your left oblique feels. Inhale once again. Exhale for one more twist. Let's come back to center. And let's inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Bring your legs up for a shoulder stretch. And allow your arms and legs to come back down. Inhale, bring your left knee into your chest. And exhale, bring your leg back down. Twisting over to your left side now. Bringing your left arm behind the chair. And your right hand on the side of your left thigh, on the outside. Inhale and exhale, deepening. You can gaze over to your left side, or you can gaze over your right shoulder. I'm going to turn so I can see you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, deepening, feeling a nice stretch in your right side oblique. And for one more deep breath, pressing your feet into the earth, inhaling and exhaling once again to the left side. Let's inhale, coming back to center, turn slightly to the right to release any tension, and back to the center. Let's inhale, reaching our arms up into the sky and reaching up our legs, and exhale, lowering down into a forward fold. Let's come into a seated child's pose. Bring your knees apart and your feet the same distance, and allow yourself to come up. You can bend your elbows, cupping the elbows in the opposite hand. Allow the crown of your head to hover above your forearms. Inhaling and exhaling. Your head is now below your spine. This allows the blood to flow to your brain, sending oxygen all around. There's also a resting pose. You can rest. Use this anytime in the practice to come back for a break. Inhale, release your arms, and exhale, bring your torso back up. I'm now going to prepare for our next sequence, standing sun salutations, and this is the first sequence we're going to be using the chair as a prop. So I'm going to stand. Sun salutations can also be done sitting down, and you can tune into my library for how to do that. So we're going to start, and I'm going to face sideways so you can see me. And I'm going to position my chair I'm going to turn it so the back is facing to the side rather than in front of you. So that way your head's not going to hit into the back of your chair, unless it's a stool. So you ready? Let's begin. So let's inhale, reach your arms up into the sky, and exhale into a forward fold. Let's inhale into a half lift, and exhale. Place your hands onto the chair, and let's step back into a plank. So this is a chair plank, and you're using a chair as a prop in this practice rather than just sit on. Just like a traditional plank, you want your shoulders to be directly above your wrists, the eyes of your elbows facing each other, your fingertips in front of you, facing the front. So let's inhale now. And let's lower your sacrum down and bring your shoulders back for an upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Turn your heels towards the floor, your sit bones up into a downward facing dog. If you have more space, you can put your feet back if you have more space. So that way you can get like the full benefit of your downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your feet up into a half lift, and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan, your arms up, and exhale into Tadasana. We're now going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to make little space adjustments here, and let's move our little friend out. So now let's inhale, reach your arms up over your head, and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, coming up into a half lift, and exhale, place your hands on your chair, and step back into a high plank, and lower down, pressing the balls of your feet, and bring your shoulders back behind you, gazing up. Allow your knees to be soft, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your feet up towards your chair into a half lift. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, reverse swan, your arms up into the air. And exhale into your Tadasana. I'm now going to do a sun salutation B. Using the same method, we're going to be doing a chair. We're going to add another chair and a warrior one pose. This again, there are variations where you can do this in your chair, which I have in some other videos in my library. Inhale, bend your knees, reaching your arms up. Your biceps alongside your ear. Your knees above your ankle, but behind your toes. So a little in front of your ankle, but never past your toes. Inhale and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale into a half bend, and exhale, placing your hands on your chair and stepping back into a high plank. Inhale, lower your knees down, pressing the balls of your feet into an upward facing dog. And exhale, come bringing your sit bones back into a downward facing dog. Bring your heels down towards the earth. And bring your shoulders, allow your shoulders to come away from your ears. You can do this by allowing your head to drop down. As you breathe, stretching your arms. Feeling a nice stretch in your shoulders, in your calves, and your hips all around. Lengthen your back. Inhale, bring your right leg forward. And I'll pivot the toes on your left foot back. And come up into a warrior one. And exhale. Bring your hands back down to the chair and stepping back into a high plank and lowering down into an upward facing dog. Inhaling and exhaling into a downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your feet up to your chair into a half lift. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale, reach forward and up into a chair. And exhale, Tadasana. How did that feel for you? We're going to do the same thing on the left side now. So let's inhale, come forward into a chair. Allow yourself to stand as close to your chair as you can, because this will give you a lot more space when you do your downward facing dogs. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale into a half lift. And exhale, placing your hands on the chair. Place on the farthest part of the chair away from you, so that way you have more space, and step back into a high plank. Your shoulders above your wrists. Inhaling, exhaling, and exhale, lower down, and inhale, coming up into your upward facing dog. This is different from a standard mat one because you're tucking your toes rather than pressing the tops of your feet. Inhale for a deep breath, bring your chest forward, your shoulder back, and exhale. Bring your sit bones up and back into a downward facing dog. Rotate your shoulders away from your ears. Bring your forehead as close to the edge of the chair as you can. Pressing the balls of your feet, driving the heels down into the mat. Inhale, step your left foot forward, bending your knee over your ankle, and pivot your right foot out of the 45-degree angle into a warrior one pose. And exhale, bring your hands back to the chair and stepping back into a high plank. And lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, press the balls of your feet, bring your shoulders back. Turn your gaze up, your chest forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's count a couple rounds of breath. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, bring the forehead close to the edge of your chair. This activates your shoulders, your bis and tris. Exhale, 2. Inhale, press the balls of your feet, driving your heels into the mat. Keep your knees straight, but always soft. Exhale, 3. Now let's walk our feet into the chair. Inhaling into a half lift, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, coming up into a chair pose. And exhale, Tadasana. How you feeling? You ready for the next sequence? This is my favorite part. This is going to be our triangle sequence. And we're gonna be combining 3 poses into this. And I'm going to show you how. So let's inhale. Bring your arms up over your ears, bending your knees into a chair pose. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale into a half lift. And exhale, bring your hands to the chair and step back into a high plank. Your shoulders above your wrists, gazing forward and lowering down. Inhale into your upward facing dog. And exhale into your downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg forward. And now exhale. Let's straighten the right leg and turn your toes out on the left foot at a 45-degree angle. And let's bring your left arm up over your head. If you have enough space, you can come into a true traditional triangle, or you can continue to use a chair. Inhale, gazing to your fingertips. Exhale, 1. Inhale, your shoulders square, coming down towards the chair. Exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. And now we're going to bring our left hand back down. And we're going to come into a reverse triangle on the right side. Inhale, exhale, 1. If you want, you can bend your knee slightly. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale for one more deep breath. Exhale, 3. And let's bring our hands back down. And now let's bend our right knee and come into our extended side angle. Your left toe is at a 45-degree angle, or they can be at pointing straight out to your right. Find 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Noticing how your left side torso feels. Exhale, 2. Inhale, reaching through your fingertips. Exhale, 3. Inhale, bring your left arm back down. And now inhale, straighten your right leg. And now allow your elbows to come down onto the chair. And this is a variation of a pyramid pose. You can reach your hands down to your leg if you want, or you can keep them on the chair. Find a few rounds of breath, drawing your nose down towards your knee. Now inhale. Now exhale, bend your right knee, and let's step back into a high plank and lower down. Inhale into an upward facing dog, and exhale into a downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward. And now exhale, let's straighten our left leg and turn our right foot out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale for deep breath. Reaching your fingertips up to the sky. Gazing up, straight to your fingertips. And bringing your left hand as close to the edge of the chair as you can. Finding 3 rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Reaching to your fingertips. You can gaze down towards the chair. And now let's bring your right hand down. And bring your left hand up into a reverse left side triangle. Gaze up towards your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale 1. You can allow a slight bend in your right knee if you want. Or neither knee. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Now inhale. Lower back down. And let's come into our extended side angle on the left side. Reach to your fingertips. Allow your left side obliques to grow nice and long. Finding a few rounds of breath here. Notice how your heel, your right heel, that feels like there's a string coming from your heel all the way to fingertips on your right hand. The next inhale, come back to your chair. And exhale, straighten your left knee and bring your elbows down to the chair for your left side pyramid pose. And relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Bring your nose down towards your knees. Try getting both of your heels down onto the floor. And straightening both knees. If you want to bend your knee a little bit, that's fine. Allow yourself to grow long. Send your arms out a little more. Really getting a nice slow back stretch, shoulder stretch, leg stretch, your hamstrings and your hip flexors. Now allow yourself to come up and step your left leg forward. Step your right leg forward into half lift and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up into a chair pose, and exhale, Tadasana. How does that feel for you? I'm going to show you one more sequence using the chair. So, I'm going to come sit in the chair. And we're going to do a seated dancer pose. Now, many of you are familiar with King Dancer pose. It's a balance pose. So here, although you're using the chair, you're still maintaining some sort of balance and engaging your core. So bring your sit bones over a little to the left side. So your left buttock is about halfway off. And now let's bring our left leg back, gripping the top of your foot in your hand. Allow your shoulders to come back, inhale and exhale. Reaching up and back. Try reaching, imagine you're reaching your shoulder back. Imagine you're reaching your right hand back towards your left foot. When I contort you, so I don't expect you to be able to grab it, but see how far you can go back. And also stretch in your right side oblique. Notice your left side oblique contracting. Inhale and exhale. If you want to put your foot out a little more to the front, I recommend keeping your knee above your ankle. Inhale, exhale, reaching back. Inhale, exhale 2, and form a deep breath. Inhale, exhale 3. And now I'm going to switch sides. Shake everything out. And I'm going to scooch a little over this side. So my right buttock is about halfway off the chair. So now reach your left hand up. Inhale and exhale. send your right foot up. The sole of your foot is like parallel to the ceiling. And allow your knee to drop. Some of you, your chair might be low enough that your knees can land on the floor, which that's actually a great stretch. This is a great quad stretch. Inhale, reaching your shoulder up, engaging your core. And exhale, inhale, using the right shoulder to bring your right foot up. And using the top of your foot to stretch your right shoulder. Exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3, and inhale. Bring everything back down and shake everything out. Let's shake our shoulders out a bit. And I'm going to come to the front so you can see me. And we're going to prepare for our Savasana, our resting pose. So let's inhale, reaching your arms up over your head. And exhale into a forward fold. And then allow yourself to come into a seated child's pose. And if you want to get a little bit of a nice stretch here, bring your fingers around the sides of your feet and press down. Bring your knees up. Keep your heels on the floor. And bending your elbows for nice deep bend. Relax your neck. This is sort of an inverse happy baby. Relax your neck and move from side to side. You can use a chair if it's a spinning chair. And when you're ready, allow yourself to come up. Coming into a deep, full body stretch. And into a seated Savasana. If you have the space to lie down next to your desk. If you're at work, I don't recommend that. Using a chair is fine. This is the most important part of your practice. This is where you get to receive all the benefits of your practice today. Check in and check in on any parts of you that need the extra attention. Move your knees around your shoulders. And softly close your eyes. Find a comfortable sitting position. You can bring your hands, interlace your fingers like this, so you can put them on the lap. And for a yoga chair practice, you can do a 3 to 5 minute Savasana. This helps you regain your focus. And find your breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Allowing energy to circulate around your body, oxygenating, nourishing. And renewing and reviving. You're calm and relaxed. At the same time, you're vibrant and aware. Everything the rest of this day will seem easy to you. And anything that you worried about before is going to feel like it will be done and everything works itself out in the end. Notice the energy traveling up over your toes, your feet, your ankles, your shins, your knees, and your thighs. Over your hips and your belly and your solar plexus and your heart space. Notice the energy traveling over your shoulders and your biceps and strides and your forearms and hands. Coming through the fingertips and back, up your arms, up your thighs, and over your shoulders to your neck. Allow your renewed energy to massage the muscles of your face. Smile. Move your lips around. Move your neck from side to side. And you can give yourself a temple massage. Bring your thumbs to your temples and pushing your fingertips up to your forehead to your crown. You can massage yourself down to your neck and to your shoulders. Use the pressure points over here on the back of your neck, like between your shoulders and your neck. Notice how that feels. Place your hands back on your lap or in a comfortable position and continue to breathe, renewing and revitalizing. Being as the energy you are around you. You're calm, relaxed, easygoing, and fun to be with. Staying here for as long as you like, and when you're ready, let's begin to come out of our Savasana, moving around your shoulders, your fingers, your knees, moving the balls of your feet, your heels up and down, your toes, and head from side to side, and bringing yourself to a full body stretch, reaching your arms up, your legs up, and coming back down. Bring your hands to your heart center in prayer, and congratulate yourself for taking the time. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer and open your eyes softly. Thank you for practicing. Congratulate yourself for taking the time to practice at your desk or in your home. And for learning so many creative ways you can do yoga without a mat in your chair. Bring your thumbs up to your forehead. Bring your hands back to your heart center in prayer. Thank you for practicing today. Have a great day. Llamaste. So how was that for you? Is it comfortable for you? Let me know if you have any questions on our website, or feel free to join and tune into some more videos by me and my great team of teachers. Thanks again, and Llamaste.